So, we are here with Game 2, JT DeMeo, the co-host, against our good friend Mac McLaren. JT is continuing with his Boros trend in this one, going into Game 2. Game 1 did not end very well for you.
No, it's not favorable against Tempered Steel. Again, took out the arc trails out of the build, expecting more control, but again, usually the first couple rounds are aggro, but I figured I could just out aggro them out. I wasn't really expecting Tempered Steel to be anywhere.
Well, I think the majority of decks that were there, I mean, you planned for the right meta, you just hit the wrong opponents.
I ended up playing 3 aggro decks and 1 control deck, so...
Definitely not what you were prepping for. Well, at least you get on the play this one. You were unhappy being on the draw last game.
Actually, it was 4 aggro decks. Because after this, I played Kadoltha Red, Vampires, Quest,
and there
this match,
is
and I played a mono
the Vault
black.
Scourge.
Yep, a Vault Scourge Mem Knight.
There was a lot of mono black there Friday.
There definitely was.
I was running it thinking there would only be one other person running it, and apparently everybody got the memo that mono black was the deck to play.
It's true. I'll tell you though, Phyrexian Obliterator was actually very underwhelming when it got played against me.
I loved it. And he goes in with a Vault Scourge and a Mem Knight, bringing you down to 18.
So you know what blocks? The Tramples though, right?
He went in with a Mem Knight? Oh, yes, he played it last turn, that's right.
Yep.
And you killed the Steel Overseer?
Yep.
Definitely.
Not having any of those shenanigans this time.
Shenanigans.
I believe I do get a turn 2 Stoneforge here, or turn 3.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It looks like you have another Bolt in hand.
I definitely do.
And he's pointing at the...
I'm really thinking about bolting that guy.
Huh.
But, again, I can't, because if he plays another Overseer, I have to bolt the Overseer.
Or in response, you're going to have to if he plays a Tempered Steel in any way.
Yep. So... Decided to take, I believe, here. I mean, I don't really want him.
Turn 3, going into turn 4 with no creatures. That does not bode well.
Does not bode well for
And he
Boros.
drops a Glinhawk Idol. And that seems like another Vault Scourge. And it just keeps getting considerably worse.
Vault Scourge is just brutal. I'll
In
bolt
turn.
that.
You can't have too many of those guys sitting on the board. They just get very annoying.
I mean, if he has a Tempered Steel, he has a Tempered Steel, so I'm going to take damage regardless. Here, I'm just, like, really, really hoping that I rip that.
Wow. Cunning Spark Mage. It's very odd for your
I
deck.
have a Divine Offering in hand.
Very odd for your deck to be on turn 4, going into turn 5 with no creatures on board.
It's true. I had a lot of burn, though, so...
And there's that Signal Pest. Things get considerably
He is a
worse.
pest. I'll Divine Offering.
Offering the Glinhawk Idol,
in
which is
response.
smart.
So that puts me up 2 instead of down 2. So that's a 4-point life swing.
And that'll even out this turn, I
Here's gonna
believe.
Swing for 2.
Yep, so that evens out the turn, so that's
So I
good.
take no damage.
And you killed away his
Effectively a
Glinhawk.
time lock, but then he still has that Signal Pest, so it's going to be down with that. But here's if I draw Spark Mage, I'm in good shape.
And he plays another Vault Scourge.
Which is fine as long as I draw the Spark Mage here. I can ping the Signal Pest, next turn ping a Vault Scourge, and just kind of whittle them away.
And this, do you know what your hand was at this point? I haven't gotten a good view on it, it seems...
I'll tell you right now, it's no Cunning Spark Mages. I believe there's a Gideon in there.
And you
no,
hit your land.
maybe.
If you hit a Gideon, that would be the perfect time to play it. Bone Horde, which is going to be
I don't think it was a Gideon. I think about it.
That's going to be
Gideon,
a 2.
Gideon would be nice, but I mean, even Gideon here. So he takes 6 to the dome and he destroys 1 thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate. So Gideon doesn't quite give me that. Signal Pest. He's quite the pest.
Lives up to his name. Looks like he has an Ornithopter in hand.
Flashing Bolt here. He's going to swing.
No reason not to.
Keep 1 Midnight back. Take 6. Plays the Thopter.
And if he had the Thopter, there's almost no reason to keep a Mem Knight back. And there is a Step Links a couple turns too late. Play for the land for turn.
Swing. And he pretty much has it here.
Yeah.
Cards in hand.
Looks like you're down to single digits.
And I'm pretty much beside myself now that I...
And he has all flyers except for
I'm
that
just
Mem Knight.
unable to draw any sort of Spark Mage variant. Whether it be a Spark Mage or a Spectral Elder.
Everyone was so down on Vault Scourge. No offense, but it kind of makes me happy to see him being played.
Yep. Legionnaire, as soon as the end of the game. I had nothing coming up.
All land coming up, it seems.
Trying to find a Spark Mage anywhere.
Not even close.
Yep. Nope, it's just not even happening. I mean, between 6 pingers, I thought I'd get 1.
Yeah, you got the spike shots, you got the cunning spark mages. Don't see a 1. Both of them would have kept you way longer in that game.
Both of them probably would have evened it out. Especially, I mean, spike shot with Bone Horde, it's a big game. Just taking down anything in this deck. So.
And at that point, next turn you would have had enough to activate it twice. You could have shot a creature, shot him, or both eventually.